This exercise is based on a deep conversation between two friends, Ben and Vanessa, who reflect on the ideas presented in the TED Talk, Why Social Health is Key to Happiness and Longevity, by Casley Killam. In their dialogue, they explore the importance of social health, our relationships and connections with others, as a third pillar of well-being, alongside physical and mental health. Then, to help reinforce the key ideas, you will find 20 questions following this introduction. Each question has 4 possible answers, but only one is correct. Take your time, read each question carefully, and try to answer before checking the correct response. The explanations included will guide you to the right understanding.
Hello, Vanessa.
Hello, Ben.
I've been thinking nonstop about that TED Talk on social health. It really shook something in me.
Same here. It's like someone put into words what we kind of already knew intuitively, that relationships matter, but backed it with science and urgency.
Exactly. What struck me most was the story about Maya. She did everything right according to health advice. She ate well, exercised daily, went to therapy. And yet, she still felt anxious, drained, restless at night. It's like she had this invisible hole in her well-being.
Yeah, and what was missing was community, a sense of belonging. She moved to a new city, didn't have family or friends around, and suddenly she realized that no amount of kale or cardio could make up for the absence of connection.
It reminded me of when I first started working remotely. At first, I loved it. No commute, more flexibility. But after a few months, I noticed this weird fatigue. I'd finish the day feeling exhausted, but not in the way physical work makes you tired. It was more like emptiness.
Oh, I can relate. I had that too during lockdown. Days went by where my only real interaction was with delivery drivers or maybe a quick call with a colleague. And it's funny, because I thought, well, I'm taking care of myself, I'm cooking, I'm doing yoga, I'm reading. But there was this missing puzzle piece, and the talk nailed it: social health.
I think what makes it powerful is that it reframes health. We always hear physical and mental, but she added a third leg to the stool: social health. Without it, the stool tips over.
Right, and it's not a luxury. It's as essential as eating well or sleeping. The data she mentioned about loneliness being linked to heart disease, stroke, dementia, it's scary.
I didn't realize isolation could literally shorten your lifespan. I always thought of it as an emotional issue, not a biological one.
It makes sense, though. Humans are wired to be social. For most of history, surviving meant sticking with a group. If you were isolated, you were vulnerable. So our bodies evolved to treat disconnection like a threat. Stress hormones rise, immune systems weaken. It's survival biology.
That's a great point. And yet, in modern life, we normalize isolation. People live alone, work online, move away from family. We treat it as independence, but maybe we're quietly paying the price.
Independence is good, but not at the expense of interdependence. I think we've forgotten that both can coexist.
True. And then there was the stat she gave. 1 in 4 people worldwide feel lonely, and 1 in 5 adults say they don't have anyone they can turn to. That floored me.
I know. Imagine being one of those people, going through life without anyone you feel you can call when things fall apart. That's heartbreaking.
It made me think of Henry, the retired guy she mentioned. He loved his spouse, but still felt unmoored without his work team. Retirement stripped away not just his job, but a whole web of connections.
Yes. And Serena and Ali, too. The couple with little kids and demanding jobs. They're so busy that they don't have time for friends. I think a lot of us fall into that trap in midlife. You're juggling work, kids, responsibilities, and your social life shrinks.
And then there was Jay, the college freshman who struggled to fit in. So at every stage, youth, middle age, old age, social health matters, just in different ways.
That's the part one loved most. It's not just for extroverts or people with big social circles. Social health looks different for everyone. It's about quality and quantity that works for you.
Exactly. Which brings me to the 5-3-1 guideline. I think it's brilliant. Interact with 5 different people each week, strengthen 3 close relationships, and spend 1 hour a day connecting.
It's so practical, almost like a nutrition plan, but for relationships.
Right, and the analogy to eating a variety of vegetables was clever. Just like you need different nutrients, you also need different social inputs. A friend gives you one kind of nourishment, a coworker another. Even a stranger at the coffee shop offers something unique.
I especially like the part about small interactions, like chatting with a barista or making eye contact. It sounds so minor, but those micro moments build a sense of belonging.
I felt that yesterday. I went for a walk, and this older man in the park struck up a conversation about the weather and his dog. It was just 5 minutes, but I walked away smiling.
Exactly. And yet so many of us rush past people with our heads down, headphones in. We miss opportunities for these little boosts.
I think our phones are partly to blame. They give us the illusion of connection, but often keep us isolated.
True, but she made a good point. Virtual connection still counts, just not as much as face-to-face. So it's not about ditching tech, but using it intentionally.
Like texting a friend instead of scrolling Instagram.
Yes, or calling family instead of reading endless news updates. I loved those swaps she suggested.
You know what I realized? I spend so much time tracking my steps and calories, but I've never tracked how much time I actually connect with people.
That's so true. Imagine if we had an app that tracked hours of meaningful conversation. I bet most of us would be shocked at how low it is.
Yeah, it might say something depressing like, 10 minutes this week.
Laughs. Probably. But that's why I think her idea of making a to-love list is genius. Who are the 3 people that matter most? Write their names down and actively invest in them.
I actually started mine after watching. I wrote down my sister, my best friend, and my mentor.
That's great. Mine would be my mom, my partner, and probably my childhood friend Sophie. She lives far away, but she's the person I can be my most unfiltered self with.
Same with my sister. We can bicker like kids, but also have the deepest talks. It's grounding.
And that's the whole point. Relationships that let you be yourself.
You know, I used to think happiness came from personal achievement, career, fitness, travel. But the older I get, the more I realize it's about people. Even the best experiences feel hollow if you can't share them.
I feel that too. Like when you see a beautiful sunset alone, it's nice. But when you see it with someone and say, look at that, it's 10 times more powerful.
Exactly. Shared joy is amplified joy.
And shared struggle is lighter struggle. That's the other side of it. Having people to lean on makes hard times survivable.
Which circles back to health. If loneliness weakens immunity and increases disease risk, then maybe connection is the best medicine.
It's funny. You don't hear doctors prescribing friendship as often as diet or exercise, but maybe they should.
Yeah, imagine leaving the doctor with a prescription that says, call your friend 3 times a week.
Honestly, that might be the most effective prescription of all.
Questions and answers. Question 1. What was Maya doing to support her physical and mental health? A. Exercising, eating healthy, and going to therapy. B. Traveling, painting, and gardening. C. sleeping longer and quitting her job. D. Joining sports competitions. The correct answer for question 1 is A. Exercising, eating healthy, and going to therapy. Question 2. What key element was missing from Maya's life? A. A better diet. B. A stronger workout routine. C. A sense of social connection. D. Meditation practice. The correct answer for question 2 is C. A sense of social connection. Question 3. How does loneliness affect the body? A. It improves concentration. B. It strengthens immunity. C. It weakens the immune system and increases disease risk. D. It has no impact on health. The correct answer for question 3 is C. It weakens the immune system and increases disease risk. Question 4. What proportion of people worldwide feel lonely? A. 1 in 10. B. 1 in 4. C. 1 in 2. D. 3 in 5. The correct answer for question 4 is B. 1 in 4. Question 5. What proportion of adults worldwide don't feel they have anyone to reach out to? A. 5%. B. 10%. Circa 20%. D. 50%. The correct answer for question 5 is C. 20%. Question 6. Which stage of life was Jay in, the person mentioned in the TED Talk? A. Retirement. B. Parenthood. C. College freshman. D. Middle school. The correct answer for question 6 is C. College freshman. Question 7. What challenge did Serena and Ali face? A. Long-distance relationship. B. Managing young kids and demanding jobs. C. Retirement boredom. D. Moving to another country. The correct answer for question 7 is B. Managing young kids and demanding jobs. Question 8. What was Henry's struggle after retirement? A. Financial instability. B. Lack of hobbies. C. Missing his work team and feeling untethered. D. Learning new technology. The correct answer for question 8 is C. Missing his work team and feeling untethered. Question 9. What does social health focus on? A. Exercise routines. B. Mental resilience. C. Relationships and connection. D. Nutrition plans. The correct answer for question 9 is C. Relationships and connection. Question 10. Which of the following is part of the 5-3-1 guideline? A. Spend 1 hour a day on meaningful connection. B. Eat 5 meals per day. C. Read 3 books each week. D. Sleep 10 hours every night. The correct answer for question 10 is A. Spend 1 hour a day on meaningful connection. Question 11. Why did the speaker compare social connections to eating vegetables? A. Vegetables are easier to prepare. B. Both require variety for maximum benefit. C. Vegetables symbolize friendship. D. Vegetables make people happy instantly. The correct answer for question 11 is B. Both require variety for maximum benefit. Question 12. What was suggested instead of scrolling social media for hours? A. Take a nap. B. Call a friend. C. Go shopping. D. Watch TV. The correct answer for question 12 is B. Call a friend. Question 13. What did Vanessa appreciate about small interactions with strangers? A. They are time-wasting. B. They boost happiness and belonging. C. They only help shy people. D. They replace friendships. The correct answer for question 13 is B. They boost happiness and belonging. Question 14. What idea did the speaker call a to-love list? A. A list of personal goals. B. A list of groceries. C. A list of people who matter most. D. A list of favorite songs. The correct answer for question 14 is C. A list of people who matter most. Question 15. What did Ben say he tracks regularly but not relationships? A. Steps and calories. B. Daily news. C. TV shows. D. Hours of sleep. The correct answer for question 15 is A. Steps and calories. Question 16. What average daily phone use statistic was mentioned? A. 2 hours. B. 4.5 hours. Circa 6 hours. D. 8 hours. The correct answer for question 16 is B. 4.5 hours. Question 17. How did Maya eventually improve her social health? A. By moving to another city. B. By making a new local friend, attending community events, and planning family visits. C. By working longer hours. D. By cutting back on exercise. The correct answer for question 17 is B. By making a new local friend, attending community events, and planning family visits. Question 18. What did Vanessa say about independence and interdependence? A. Independence is all that matters. B. Interdependence is a weakness. C. Both can coexist and should balance each other. D. Independence should always be prioritized. The correct answer for question 18 is C. Both can coexist and should balance each other. Question 19. What is one predicted future change the speaker envisioned for schools? A. More math classes. B. Teaching connection class to build social muscles. C. Replacing gym with meditation. D. Eliminating group projects. The correct answer for question 19 is B. Teaching connection class to build social muscles. Question 20. What was Ben's personal takeaway from the talk? A. Happiness comes only from personal achievement. B. Happiness is most meaningful when shared with others. C. Success matters more than relationships. D. Travel is the key to fulfillment. The correct answer for question 20 is B. Happiness is most meaningful when shared with others.